The Jewish people are constantly sensitive, listening to the word of Hashem, trying to understand what Hashem demands of us, and how to implement these ideas into our society. And at the end of this week's parasha, we are taught a very powerful mandate by Hashem of the way we should involve ourselves within a society. And at the end of the parasha, simply we have an act of murder, in which Pinhas, the son of Elazar, the son of Aaron Kohen, goes and murders two people who are committing act of a forbidden relationship in front of Am Yisrael. And instead of being punished, Pinhas is rewarded. And not only is he rewarded, but he brings about shalom, beriti shalom, between Hashem and the people. The plague that was ravaging the nation ceases, and Pinhas is able to restore the relationship between Hashem and his nation, as is the role of a Kohen, to create that relationship between Hashem and the people. And just like his grandfather Aharon was always interested in restoring relationships, sometimes between Hashem and the people, sometimes between people themselves, Pinhas embodied that spirit of the Kehuna. All of Am Yisrael are Mamlechet Kohanim. And what our responsibility is to create shalom between mankind and Hashem. And it's not something easy to do, because what the Torah is mandating, in order to create shalom, is not to say that everybody go about their ways, everybody do what they want, and hide our faces down in the ground. That would be the easy way out. But comes the Torah teaches us that's not shalom. Shalom is to create a certain code of behavior, a certain code of morals and ethics throughout the society, in order so that man and God are achieving what they're supposed to be achieving. And throughout the Torah, we come to two different ideas of morality. There's this economic morality, in which we have to strive to involve everybody, make sure every man feels economically equal. But also at the same time, there's also morality between man and God about what permissions man has to do and what acts are forbidden to man. And in our society today, as we come and celebrate the creation of our nation, the creation of a nation that has for a long time been, the premise of that nation has been to both improve morally, both in the economic realm and between man and God, and their acts that are legislated within our laws of our country and state, in order to help achieve these things. And what we've been watching over the past few decades already, we have a splintering of our political parties. We have the Democratic Party that's focused on economic morality. We have the Republican Party that's primarily focused on morality between man and God. But as Jews, we kind of look outside and ask ourselves, why is it one or the other? We need to try to achieve both of them. We need to both take the morals and try to create a just society in the economic realm, but we also need to remind ourselves that as human beings, our actions are limited by God. We can't hide, we can't be embarrassed of what we want to help achieve and promote within the society, but rather we have to be forging ahead to try to create that shalom between man and God, between man and his fellow man, to be the embodiment of what it means to be a mamlechet kohanim, a nation of priests, and help create shalom throughout the world in all ways, in all moral senses, whether it's economic, between man and man, or man and God. Shabbat shalom.